Sorry.
No, man, but I think it would be interesting to you know, I walk around the streets of DC all the time, and I keep my eyes open, you know, when I travel. And I love it when you see people like families looking at a map, you know, and talking to each other. And it's just interesting when you stop and say, can I help you? And how some people are like, in fact, the majority are like, no. You know, they're afraid. There's a sense of like, you're trying to scam me. And it's like, no, I'm just trying to help. But it's amazing that doorway you have to kind of break through when you're just trying to help people.
Yeah. It shouldn't be that way.
No, dude, are you kidding? But again, this is what's so interesting about what you do and what I'm doing is that sense of, at one level you're doing basic good deed shit, but at a higher level you're trying to open a very interesting doorway in America, like how do we interact with one another? You know, what's the new social contract? You know, again, one of my favorite things is if we're going to ask an entire generation, 70 million strong, the most diverse generation in the history of America, to do community service, at the end of the day, what do we want? I mean, you know, what do we want those young men and women to think like, act like, spend their money like, vote like? I mean, is there a goal here? Is it just, right now we have this kind of nebulous, cross your fingers that somehow, through the metamorphosis of doing a good deed, people will have an awakening? And man, it's true, it works for a lot of people, but, you know, could we be asking for more? Not telling people you have to live this way, but just fully exploring this idea of what does it mean to live differently, where you let go of that sense of me first and embrace a little bit of a us together kind of attitude, you know.